Today, we are simulating 3 seasons with the Kansas City Chiefs with the goal to win at least 1 Super Bowl in those 3 seasons. Easy, right? Wrong. Everyone knows how overpowered the Chiefs playbook is in Madden, and today we're going to be putting that to the test because each game we lose, I have to cut our highest rated player at a position determined by this magical wheel of doom. I then have to replace him with the lowest overall free agent of that same position. I mean, come on, you think Alex Mago is really going to be able to lead us to a Super Bowl? And just to spice things up a bit, if I do not win a Super Bowl in these 3 years, I have to give away a $100 Amazon gift card to a random subscriber in the comments. And I gotta be honest with you, man, I have a lot of stuff in my Amazon cart that I could sure use that gift card on. And it's also worth noting that everything is set to autopilot, so assuming that we will have to cut some of our top players, it will be up to the CPU to replace them via free agency and the draft. And we all know how smart the Madden AI is in simulation, right? So imagine if we lose here in week 1 and I have to give up Patrick Mahomes already. I will just be so heated and I will literally just question the meaning of life, and not gonna have to question the meaning of life because we do get the dub 1-0 on the season. Also, why can I not see the score of the last game at the top? What's going on, EA? You make an update and you take out key things. What's going on here, guys? Looking to go back-to-back wins here to open up the season? I would just be elated if that was the case. Surely we can beat Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jags. One would at least hope. And we do. 2-0 on the season to start. So Chiefs are in good shape and my Amazon gift card is tucked safe away in my Amazon account. Dub number 3 on the season. Oh no, we dropped our first loss of the season, and since I can't even see who we played in our last game there, I kind of forgot who it even was. Let me see who handed us our first loss of the season. Oh, wonderful. It was Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be? Hey, it's only 1 loss, still got a lot of season to go, so why don't you just cool your Aaron Rodgers? Why don't you? Get it? Cool your Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers plays for the Jets. I don't even know who I want to give up. I mean, the Chiefs are pretty much stacked at every single position, and it looks like it is going to be halfback, so goodbye, I'm assuming Isaiah Pacheco. I mean, I guess silver lining, even though we do have to give up Isaiah Pacheco, it's not like the Chiefs aren't stacked in the running back room. I mean, they got freaking Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Jarrett McKinnon, so I guess that probably was the best case scenario if I'm being honest. And I mean, a 67 rated overall running back as the worst free agent in the free agent pool, not exactly the worst case scenario. All right, no more of that, boys. We're taking on the Vikings now, and I sure do hate the Vikings, so this will be an extra victory to me if we can knock off the Vikings and get back to our winning ways, which we do. Another loss, this time to the Denver Broncos. Did we really let Russ cook in this one? I mean, he didn't really cook. It looks like, if anything, Patrick Mahomes cooked. So how the heck did we even lose this one? Well, we let a fullback score a touchdown, so that would probably be the reason right there. Dang, man, I really wasn't trying to give up 2 players this early on. And no. I'm not giving up Patrick Mahomes. I refuse to give up Patrick Mahomes. Well, I'm the one who set these dumb old rules, so here I am giving up Patrick Mahomes. And what did I say about Alex Mago earlier? Well, Alex, let's see if you can win us or lead us to a Super Bowl. Guessing you ain't gonna do it, as you're still gonna be our quarterback number 3 on the depth chart. And our front office better be frisky in the offseason, because now we got Blaine Gabbert as our starting running back, which absolutely terrifies me. Man, oh man, hope you stocked up on the Vaseline. I know I sure did, because we just lost our 2 highest rated skill position players aside from Travis Kelce. Please, let's not lose this game and lose Travis Kelce, because I will certainly cry. Hey, we got a dub back in the win column, and it looks like our man Blaine is primed and ready for action. Or, you know, not, but what do they say? The only stats that matters is the score, right? How far do I think this team can go, Jonathan Coachman? I mean, we're using the freaking Chiefs playbook, so I would hope to God that we can make it at least to the playoffs or the Super Bowl. Well, we did get revenge on Russell Wilson in the Broncos in week 8, but then we dropped to Tua, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle in week 9, 24-18 loss against the Dolphins. I mean, I think best case scenario is probably halfback again, right? We're not going to get halfback, but offensive line, I guess if I had to choose something, I don't want to get rid of Travis Kelce. I don't want to get rid of Chris Jones. So I guess offensive line isn't too bad. Goodbye, Creed. The question is, will you be able to take another team higher? Will they welcome you with arms wide open? All right, crunch time, baby. Now, this is the last final stretch before the playoffs. We're taking on the Eagles. We need this big dub right now. No, we don't get it. Our team sucks now, and we're falling apart. We can't afford to lose any more players now, man. We're falling apart in this one, and defense, well, goodbye, Chris Jones. At least Travis Kelce is still safe, though. That much is good. Possible foreshadowing of what could happen in real life if the Chiefs can't get this contract settled with Chris Jones. Silver lining here, the AFC West is complete cheeks, and we take on an AFC West opponent this week in the Las Vegas Raiders, so need a big win here. And we get it, so at least we didn't get our cheeks clapped by Jimmy Garoppolo. Trent McDuffie wins Defensive Player of the Week with 2 picks, so that is very neat. Team is looking quite a bit different, but still in a good position to potentially make the playoffs in this terrible division. Another loss to the Green Bay Packers, and as much as I love the Packers, I really didn't want them to win this game. Who's it gonna be now, man? Just not that wide receiver tight end. We've been dodging that for a minute. Halfback I will take. Halfback I will take because we got a couple good players in that position. All right, cool. I will certainly take halfback. Goodbye, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Hope that you elevate another team somewhere else. Oh, it's actually not Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's actually Jerick McKinnon. So, I mean, I'm cool with Clyde Edwards-Helaire being our halfback number 1. He was just a couple years ago anyways. And now we're bringing in a guy named Rico. So really hoping that he can help to elevate this running back room. Big game against the Bills, man. We're holding on to first place in this AFC West by the skin of our nards. But this is one of the better teams in the league. And I don't think that we're gonna be able to beat him. Did we beat him? I can't even tell because we can't see the last team that we played there at the top. I think we lost, but I can't even remember what our record was. Oh, we certainly lost, and we only scored 7 points, so you gotta love to see that. Blaine Gabbert with a whopping 127 yards passing, so I really hope that we pick up a quarterback in this next free agency. I mean, at this point, dude, just give me quarterback. Let's get Blaine Gabbert out of this quarterback room, and no, it's gonna be defense, which I really didn't want because defense was still pretty rock solid, and now we're gonna have to give up our second best player. Goodbye, Nick Bolton. It's been nice knowing you. Really hope that you enjoy free agency. Maybe this Chiefs playbook isn't as overpowered as we all thought, as we're starting to lose our best players, and now we can't even beat the freaking Patriots, and we're tied with the Broncos for first place in the AFC West. I'm actually begging you, please let me spin the wheel and get quarterback so I can get Blaine freaking Gabbert out of here. Come on, baby. QB. Just not wide receiver tight end. Not going to be wide receiver tight end. Gonna be offensive line, which I think is probably Joe Thuney. Goodbye, Joe. I'm really gonna miss you. Really gonna miss you. What was once an absolutely stacked offensive lineup is now a shell of its former self. And hey, I hit generate best lineup and it benched Blaine Gabbert for Chris Aludicon. So maybe Madden is onto something and maybe Chris is gonna be the future of this Chiefs organization. Another loss to the Raiders. It's coming. I know it's coming. Eventually, we're going to get Travis Kelce. No, we're just going to completely diminish the offensive line so our terrible quarterbacks have no time in the pocket. Now we are not even first place in the AFC West. If we don't win these last 2 games, which are going to be very tough against the Bengals and the Chargers, we can kiss goodbye to the playoffs, and I can probably kiss goodbye to my Amazon gift card. Surprise, freaking prize, we did lose our last 2 games of the season, and we had to cut Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Chris Aludicon, But silver lining, we still have Travis Kelce, so I guess there is still a glimmer of hope. We're going to need our front office to absolutely ball out in this free season and this draft because this season was rough. Bears and the Bills in Super Bowl 58. How about that? And you got to be kidding me, man. There is no freaking way Patrick Mahomes gets signed by the Bears and they are in the Super Bowl. I am just ready to break my PS5 controller right now. Well, at least Patrick didn't take home the Lombardi trophy, so I guess there's that. Okay, so our front office definitely splurged in free agency. We have Devin Singletary, Shaq Griffin, Baker Mayfield as our quarterback. Wow. Adrian Amos got another running back in Antonio Gibson, Cam Jordan, Taylor Lewan, a couple vets, Michael Pierce, Damian Lewis, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Josh Allen. I mean, the Chiefs front office really went all out. So this team is definitely going to be much better starting off in year 2. Now let's hope we can do the same thing in the draft. I mean, nothing crazy, but you know, we got a 75 rated overall linebacker in the 3rd round, couple good defenders, a quarterback, Michael Cotton, to back up Baker Mayfield, a good starting caliber left tackle. So I've definitely seen worse. Offense definitely looking much better than it did at the end of season 1. So that is good. Lots of stars here. Still got Travis Kelce. Really don't want to have to give him up. Defense also looking respectable as well. And we're a 79 rated overall team. So at least we have a little bit of hope going into season 2. How about this? Baker Mayfield taking on his team in real life as we open up the season against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Need a big W to get a palate cleanser from what happened last season, and we do. 1-0 on the season. Baker Mayfield getting the dub over his real life team. You gotta love to see it. Although it looks like we might have won in spite of Baker Mayfield, not because of him. Hey, wow. Another dub, 2-0 to start this season. So how about that? No Patrick Mahomes, no problem, I guess. Another dub, 3-0. So we really might be on to something here. Okay, a couple 3-0 teams going at it here. Battle for first place in the AFC West. Can we keep this miracle season going and stay undefeated? We will not, because we dropped to the Raiders and now we are 3-1. Let's go spin this wheel. Hey, I was getting real used to not having to spin this thing here. So who is it going to be? Oh shit! Oh shit! Now, no, that's going to be Travis Kelce. And I really didn't want to do that. But now I have to do that. And now I'm upset. It pains my heart so bad to do this. And I really am debating if I want to just stop recording this video. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna send Travis Kelce off into the free agent universe, and that one stings pretty deep. Stone Smart, will you be the new Travis Kelce replacement? I mean, your name is freaking dope, so I'm happy to have you for that reason alone, but something tells me he's not going to be a weapon like Kelce was. We can't afford back-to-back losses here, man. We started off this season on such a great roll. I do not want to see us backslide now, and we actually beat the Dolphins 4-1. But look at those pesky Raiders, man. Something tells me it's going to come down to us and the Raiders, but let's just keep pumping wins into the W column. And that's right, you better say it. Stone Smart is gonna be a part of this team one way or another because he is the freaking answer. Another win, 5-1 on the season. How about that? Look at my man Baker balling out too. Okay, so the resurgence of a player's career. You love to see it. Maybe Baker is our new Patrick Mahomes. And look who we have to play, the Indianapolis Colts, and look at who they picked up. Look at that bright shining face. I want to smash that bright shining face into the turf, bruh, and go 6-1 on the season. Please let us beat the Colts. Please. We don't. Travis Kelce got the better of us apparently. He didn't really. Only 2 receptions for 13 yards, but again, the only stat that matters is the score. Kind of hoping for offensive line here. We got Taylor Lewan and Jawan Taylor and okay. Again, those are really good players, but didn't want to give up defense, didn't want to give up Baker Mayfield, didn't want to give up Devin Singletary, and certainly didn't want to give up Kadarius Toney. Although Chiefs fans might disagree on that last statement after that Week 1 loss against the Lions. Goodbye, Taylor Lewan. You served us well, my friend. Well, we did pull off 2 in a row before dropping to the pesky Raiders, our AFC West division rivals. And no, I'm not forced Simmon wins, you jabronis, just in case anybody was curious about that. I mean, okay, the bye week, force win home. So sue me. I mean, I'm thinking maybe running back on this next wheel spin. I mean, we got Antonio Gibson as our backup, and he's star development as well. So losing Devin Singletary wouldn't be too bad. Or maybe defense as well, but I don't really want to lose L'Jarius Sneed, so I'm kind of hoping for running back on this next spin. All right, season is still alive. Let's see what we got on this wheel spin. Not quarterback. It's not going to be quarterback, and it looks like it's going to be defense, and we're going to have to get rid of L'Jarius Sneed, but could have been a lot worse, so I guess I'm not too upset with that. Or maybe I am, as we are about to release our highest rated player on our team, 88 overall, L'Jarius Sneed. Goodbye, my friend. I hope you ball out on the next organization that you play for. Baker Mayfield not having a terrible season, if I do say so myself. Over 2,000 yards, 18 TDs to only 7 interceptions. And the running game, Devin Singletary, I mean, he's only averaging 3.4 yards per carry, but found the end zone a couple times, approaching 500 yards. Can't be too mad for that. And it looks like Rashee Rice, wow, is our number 1 wide receiver, the now 2-year man. Donovan Peoples-Jones not too far behind. But this team is playing pretty good, and you got to figure it's the benefit of the Kansas City playbook. Surely we can beat the Broncos as they stand at 4-7, although they are a higher overall rated than us. But this is an interdivision game, so this is very big to keep our playoff aspirations alive. And we do 8-3 on the season. Gotta love it. But now we got to take on Joe Cool and the 8-3 Bengals. Dub City, let's go. 9-3. We're at the top of the ranks in the AFC West. Look at that beautiful number 2 seed. We're playing better this season than we did with freaking Patrick Mahomes. Although, look who's the number 1 seed on the NFC side, the Bears, and we know who their quarterback is. Yes, it is Patrick Mahomes. Well, that was short-lived as we dropped to the Chargers, and now we are 9-4 on the season. Still atop the AFC West, though, although it is close between us and the Raiders, and this division has just sucked these last couple years, so I guess the place to play is the AFC West. Pretty much anything besides quarterback or wide receiver I would be happy with, and it's running back. Gonna be wide receiver, and think that's going to be Kadarius Toney, I want to say. Kadarius, I'm sorry, but you deserve to be cut after that Week 1 performance against the Lions in real life. So you knew you had this one coming, brother. That's all right, because we got Maurice French coming in to take your place. So we finished the season going 1-3, which is not ideal. And we had to give up a halfback, a defender, and an offensive lineman. We also tied with the Raiders at 10-7, so we are taking them on in the wild card round of the playoffs. This is the team we are rocking with, and it is not pretty, but maybe it is just good enough at a 77 rated overall. And you know we gotta jump into this one, man. Division rivals, wild card game, both teams 10-7. You better believe your freaking britches. I am not going to just rely on the quick sim for this one. We are gonna see if we can get it done here. We're in the playoffs. We weren't in the playoffs last year. We're in the playoffs this year. So let's see if we can. No, I don't want to play the moments. No. Super sim. We're going to go to jump forward. Yes, there we go. Okay, so Raiders off to a quick score. We respond with a field goal, and first quarter coming to a close. We got the ball back. We actually take the lead again. 13-7, 20-10. Look at the Chiefs putting on the offensive explosion. Can we keep the Raiders out of the end zone? We don't. Can we respond? No, we don't. We get the ball back. back and forth, punts aplenty. It's 20-20. Can the Chiefs go up? They can't. Raiders get the ball. Last second score. We're jumping into this one. We are jumping into this one. Got to make something happen. We are trying our best to win this game, but we have a long way to go here. So Baker Mayfield, quarterback of the Buccaneers, and my player got tripped up. Oh my God. Baker Mayfield also playing terribly, might I add. All we got to do, boys, is get into field goal range. So can we do it? That is the question. I see it open.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Receiver, and that's gonna be picked. Maybe I should have just let the freaking CPU do it, because when you got your boy behind the sticks, I chuck picks, and that is what I do. That's probably gonna be it. Yeah, it is gonna be it. So maybe I should have just let the CPU handle it, but you know what? Not upset about it. Year 2, we at least make it back to the playoffs, and guess what? I got one more year to try to make it to the Super Bowl. Oh, at least freaking Patrick didn't make it to the Super Bowl this year, so you gotta love to see that. Cam Jordan, though, finally decides to call it quits after 14 years. And look at that, Devin Singletary loved Kansas City so much that we decided to bring him back. And it looks like we also splashed some cash this year too, bringing in a good right tackle, Michael Thomas, the savvy vet. We brought in Mike Hilton, Zay Jones, Taylor Decker. So, you know, hey, and we also signed Brandon Scherf, Noah Gray, Jared Goff now. So is there going to be a quarterback controversy here? Also, we released Antonio Gibson. Don't know why we did that. But it looks like our front office is at least spending this cash that we have at our disposal. Draft, not really so good though. I am less than impressed. Although I guess a hidden development tight end in Marco Benton, not the worst thing in the world. Maybe Travis Kelce 2.0. Okay, third and final season now underway, hoping for big things. Jared Goff now our starting quarterback with Baker Mayfield backing him up. Devin Singletary also back in the lineup randomly. Apparently, Jared Goff is, in fact, the second coming of Patrick Mahomes. First 4 games of the season, we are an even 2-2. We had to get rid of halfback and offensive lineman. Poor Devin Singletary, man, he just keeps joining the squad and we just keep kicking him to the curb. Also, our tight end that we drafted, Marco Benton, the rookie out of Florida, is a superstar development player, so that is freaking awesome. 2-2 on the season in what looks to be at a competitive AFC West division, and this is our last and final chance to make it to the Super Bowl, so we gotta pick up this dub against the Giants, which we don't. Hope you guys got something great in your Amazon cart, because someone is about to get blessed more than likely, and was kind of hoping for QB there. Halfback, we already don't have Devin Singletary. Now we got to get rid of whoever the next man up is. Well, Dudley, I don't know you, but I'm assuming that you served us well for 2 years, and now you get to go play for a team that doesn't have to cut their players every time they lose a freaking game. DJ, can't you just spell your name with 2 letters like a normal person would? Gotta get back in the win column here, guys, and surely there's no other team that you'd rather be playing than the Houston Texans when that is the case, and we do. Okay, back to 500, 3-3, and now we're taking on the team that knocked us out of the playoffs last year, and that would just be such a sweet taste of revenge if we could possibly knock them out. We got a breakout linebacker too, so who is this? Devin Bush. Forgot he was on this team, but yeah, let's go ahead and get him up to star development. Come on, guys. Devin Bush needs this. CJ Smalls needs this. The owner, please sub, needs this. Also, please sub if you're enjoying this content. Let's pick up this dub and get back over 500. Please, I am begging you right now. Let's go. We do. Did Devin Bush get his dev tray upgrade? DJ Khaled, another one, back to 5-3 on the season, tied with the Denver Broncos, who, ironically, we play next after this bye week. Screw you, Jonathan Coachman. Go back to the WWE. We're going to the Super Bowl. You better freaking say it. Jared Goff looking like he came to play. 15 tutties and only 3 interceptions. Hoping that we can go 6-3 on the season. Got to get back to the playoffs so I don't have to give up this Amazon gift card. And there you go, 6-3, just like that. Chiefs back on top of the West. But of course we couldn't beat the Cowboys because Madden loves the freaking Cowboys, and now we dropped to 6-4 in the final stretch of the playoff push. I don't even know who I want to give up now. I mean, really any option is on the table, and defense, that might have actually been the best case scenario now that I think about it. Or maybe not, as we're now releasing our highest rated overall player on the team, Trent McDuffie. Trent, you did such a great job, brother, but now maybe you can join Patrick Mahomes in Chicago and chase that Super Bowl ring. Come on, Rashad, let's go get this bag, brother. Hey, shout out to George Karloftis, who's been here with us for the entire duration of the video. Thank you, George. We appreciate your service. No chance we drop to the Washington Commanders here. Please let us just be 7-4 on the season. There's a chance because we do drop to the Washington Commanders. Who's next on the chopping block? Let's see. Hopefully not quarterback, because apparently Jared Goff is balling out halfback. So we don't really have too many good halfbacks. So that kind of sucks. Goodbye, Dalton, you old scallywag, you. DJ, change your name to 2 letters because you are now about to be our starting running back. Got to get back in the win column here against the 2-9 Detroit Lions so we can stay atop this AFC West. Please, if we drop to the freaking Lions, who got to be one of the worst teams in the NFL, but not going to matter, boom, we get the dub, 7-5, and now we're taking on the 4-8 Chargers. Let's just keep it moving, shall we? Advance week. Come on, I'm feeling confident, I'm feeling froggy, I'm feeling frisky. Let's beat the freaking Chargers and stay atop this division. And we do 8-5, and now we have to take on the 9-4 Cincinnati Bengals. Dude, but look at this division. Oh my God, why is the AFC West always terrible in this video here? I don't know, but I definitely like the fact that we are in it, because this division is straight booty cheeks. Well, we couldn't pull the upset against the Bengals, 8-6, but at least we're still atop the division. I'm thinking maybe offensive line is where we want to go on this wheel spin, because we got a lot of good players, so losing one of them wouldn't be that great. I don't want to lose anybody on the defense. Certainly don't want to lose quarterback, because apparently Jared Goff is the second coming of Patrick Mahomes. And don't want to lose receiver either, as we got a couple good ones on the 1 and the 2. So yeah, I'm thinking offensive line. Maybe give me offensive line. Not going to be, oh, don't be quarterback. Don't be quarterback. Don't be quarterback. It's not quarterback, it's halfback, so DJ Dallas. So get this, we finished the last 3 games of the season 0-3. As a matter of fact, dropping the loss to the Titans 34-0. We had to get rid of QB, wide receiver, and offensive line. But tell me why the AFC West is so terrible that with an 8-9 record, we still finished in first place in the division. We're taking on the 5 seed Bengals, home field advantage for all the cookies in the cookie jar. We now have Baker Mayfield as the starting quarterback since Jared Goff got released, and Kene Nwangwu as our starting halfback. Michael Thomas and Rashee Rice are our wide receivers, and our defense is not looking too bad, but also not looking too good, as we are down to a 77 rated overall team. And you know what? I'm not even gonna jump in for this one. I'm just gonna sim it. If I'm supposed to give this Amazon gift card to somebody, I'm gonna give this Amazon gift card to somebody. I really don't wanna. So can the Chiefs advance? I'm gonna close my eyes. No, we don't. We get eliminated by the Bengals. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Baker Mayfield did chuck 4 touchdowns, but also threw 3 picks, almost 300 yards. Joe Cool was cool as he threw no interceptions, 4 touchdowns, and that is going to put an end to this Cinderella Chiefs run. So I would say scientific analysis of the Chiefs playbook, it can definitely take you places. I mean, let's be honest, our team was not very good, and we still made the playoffs 2 out of 3 years. So you gotta love to see that, especially after cutting Patrick Mahomes, Chris Jones, Travis Kelce. We still made a little bit of noise. So I think that definitely has something to do with the playbook. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, comment down below because I will be giving a $100 gift card to a random subscriber in the comments, but you gotta be subscribed to the channel and you gotta comment down below. And hey, if you enjoy full-length franchise Madden content, click here to check out my Madden 24 St. Louis Sentinels franchise. I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.